The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how that lasted. You play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game when I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I appear in it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, score it down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, and know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect, don't reject that great nuts, better hang up the white flag, you fight back, think your nameless, so tell me what the time say. Game time, why they didn't think it ever outscore me.
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man to beat, got it all day.
Still without risk control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They could never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. It's looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on for third.
Check out the roof, no. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose, so I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitated, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, and I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas, cover the side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in once again to the Deej Experience Sports Stream live from the Lou Hanna Athletics Complex here in Corry, PA. We got softball action on the way as it is a little cloudy overcast, some rain in the forecast a little later tonight. It keeps moving itself back. Hopefully it moves itself all the way back out so the kids can get on the bus from Girard and head home without any problems, and the rain can come later in the night, Sam.
Yeah, indeed, because we don't like rain around here. Rain and softball doesn't go very well together, but, you know, they do play through a little bit of rain.
So let's get into it, shall we? Our Box It and Lock It pregame show. get a hold of Nick Heil and the guys at Box and Locket. If you're looking for mobile storage, they'll bring you a box right to your home or your office. They also have a facility here in Corry and in Jamestown for indoor climate-controlled storage. For all your storage needs, contact them today at 855-450-3990 or visit them online at www.boxitandlockit.com. And let's get into today's weather report. Sam, why don't we pull that up first? Here, our Harvest Community Church of Corry weather report, 63 degrees. Feels like 61 out there. It is cloudy with 19-mile-per-hour winds. It's roughly 15% chance, eking up over 70% chance of rain. Later we get into the night, so hopefully we can get in and out of here and beat the sprinkles before it comes in.
Yeah, I mean, because other than that, it is perfect weather for some softball. And, typically I'd like to give the UV index, but that's not going to be necessary today as, it is very, very cloudy. And so, yeah, I will not show any UV index today for the weather report.
So let's get after it. Let's start it off with the 3 steps to success brought to you by Snap Fitness. Number 1, this is the first region game of the year. You have to get after it early, set the tone early here, especially on your home field. Let these Yellow Jackets know whose field it is and, get on them early and get their morale down, so to speak, so they don't compete at a high level, right?
Yeah.
If you can get in their heads, say, oh, my gosh, what is happening, that's going to benefit your team more. And for the Jackets, I feel like it's quite the opposite. You got to reverse the role, right?
Yeah, exactly. And if you're the Beavers, you just came off of such a big win for your first game of the year, your first actual game, and so the Beavers look to keep that rolling. They're going to have the bats rolling early, and so yeah, this is very important. I mean, region games, obviously, they're going to determine where you're at in the playoffs, and here at your own home field, take advantage of that.
Number 2, pitching has to get in the groove early. We seen Gertie kind of struggle in that first inning, and Meadville was able to put up a couple runs in that first game here at the Luhanna Athletic Complex. But after that, boy, she started clicking right along and got some great help from her defense. So you want to try and get in that groove from the pitcher circle as early as you can. Yeah,
and like you said, I mean, it was early, for the Beavers, and when they had 2 runs up on us early, it kind of seems like, or actually, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of baseball. I'm getting all my games mixed up. But I mean, either way, for softball, you had them rolling early, and yeah, the Beavers were able to get in a groove there in the circle, and that is going to be very important.
Well, third step here today, Sam. The Beavers have an aggressive running the bases style here, right? They're very aggressive on the base pads, and I feel like they can use that to their advantage today. Use that aggressive base running to create mistakes on the Jacket side of the ball. Make them make a throw that they're not comfortable making. If it goes out in right field, if it goes over first base, and things of that nature. Make them make mistakes, and it's going to churn out some opportunities for some extra extra points, extra runs scored, right?
Yeah.
And then B, extra bases equals extra opportunities. You get through that batting cycle, and who knows what can happen.
Yeah, and that is the Beaver style of play. I mean, they don't even need to get hits necessarily. If they get walked, then you feel like Corry already has a huge advantage, because if they're walked straight to first, then you feel like they can just turn around, go steal second. Next thing you know, opportunities are created when they try to force them to make a throw that maybe is a difficult one. So, yeah, look for the Beavers to be aggressive on the base pads.
Well, we welcome Dewey Hurd here today. He's going to be on the main camera. I thought about hooking a mic up,
Dewey.
but I didn't get that far. So, but he is going to be keeping our stats in our book, and we'll get him on mic here throughout the game, I guess, Sam. Maybe we'll get to that 4.5 inning stretch and get his wisdom.
Yeah, Dewey has a lot of wisdom
umpire
for sure.
here for baseball.
Dewey was a former
softball.
umpire?
Oh, there's a lot of things you don't know about Mr. Hurd.
Wow, Dewey is jack of all trades. I don't know what Dewey can't do, but I'm sure that whatever he does, he's just going to be good at it. And, yeah, he's definitely quite the asset to have in any job, any form. He's great.
So the team's meeting there at the home plate there. We want to welcome aboard everyone who's watching out there. Share this link if you're watching on Facebook. Welcome. We do have also our YouTube page up and running. It is on our website at dgexperience.com. Also on the NFHS network on the Deej Experience channel. So officially a part of the NFHS network this year, which is always a plus. And, we try to be everywhere we can be, and it's makes it more accessible for everybody else to get a hold of us and watch the game and enjoy it on their favorite platform.
Yeah, and, that is what I love about the, coverage that we do provide is, you really don't have anywhere that you can't go. And that is awesome. It's very convenient. I'm a YouTube kind of guy. I've always had all my content, fed to me on my algorithm through YouTube, and Deej always pops up. It always lets me know.
Well, the girls will take the field here first. Girard will be on the bats as they are the visiting team. And we'll get set to get this top of the first inning brought to you by J.H. Napa Auto Parts underway. Dewey's going to be kind of following the ball here on our secondary camera. We've got Marshall Morris out there on the Elwood National Forge field cam. He'll get you a good direct link in here from the pitcher into the batter's box and hopefully get you some good looks in that manner. But we're excited. Game 2 of the softball season has been rain delayed and pushed back, and finally it's here. And rain threatening again, but not till later this evening. So we'll have to keep an eye on the radar there, and I'll find out if we can get both games in before it starts coming down in a manner where they can't play anymore. But looking good here, Sam, early as, like we said, a 15-mile-per-hour winds coming from the southwest, blowing straight across. So we got some tunes bumping down there, and
I was gonna say, is that me playing that, man? It sounded pretty loud through the headset. But yeah, no. Either way, I mean, like you were saying, hopefully weather doesn't have any kind of effect on this. It's not very often that you can get in, a bunch of games early, but here we are.
Here we go. Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. Braylon Gertie in the circle. We'll get through our starting lineups here in just a bit. As it's going to be Olivia Bax leading things off for the Girard Yellow Jackets. She'll be in left field. Bree Frawley will be in center. And Laurel Brink will be over on the hot corner. Those are your opening three. And if needed, Maddie Chaffee will be on first base. And right now it's Bax dug in. Fox Family Insurance opening pitch, and we are underway here at the Luhanna Athletic Complex, and it's up high for ball one. As Gertie checking the wristband here. As we said early, Sam, if she can get in a rhythm early here, that one's driven. Nice stop from Yetzer, makes the throw. That ball flutters in the wind. It was on point, but I think the wind just got enough of that. Little gust there, and it delayed the throw to first just a tick. Great throw from Yetzer, but better hustle by Olivia Bax. Got a base hit out of it. And we got a dead ball call here. So the count is 0-1 here to Frawley. Center fielder backs with a base hit on first. Here's the pitch. This one chopped foul down the third base line. And a 0-2 count here to Frawley as we get going here, Sam.
Yeah, I just got my scoreboard up and running here, but yeah, so 0-2 count. Oh, and it looks like their scoreboard just turned off. So I don't know. I mean, everybody's trying to get it all worked out here, but here we go.
Girard fires. That one in there for strike 3. And a Rossbacher strikeout. Is one away. That'll bring up Laurel Brink to the plate. The third baseman. As Girard bends it forward. Now rocks and fires. That one in there for a called strike. And they chase back to first base. Girard winds it up. This one, high fly ball, center field, and it's caught by Goodwill. And that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, great job, yeah. Yeah, being able to make the grab. Now you have 2 away here, and that runner is still on first, so Girard hasn't been able to get the aggressive base running going, but we would look for the Beavers on the other side to try to get steals when they can.
Here's Chaffee. Backs goes. There's the throw. Oh, and it tagged her right in the knee. She gets up and heads to third. That may be a mistake. And slides in there safely. So there's the aggressive base running. And they're going to check and make sure Bax is okay. So Bax with the wheels out there. Wheels around to third.
Yeah, and I am kind of surprised to see it now, you know, when you have 2 outs, because it is very risky. You can just, you know, put the inning away if you get tagged out there. But I mean, great base running. Now you're in scoring position here.
Chaffee dug in. Here's Girard. Fires the pitch. That one up high, just a tick up. And it'll be a 2-0 count. That wind's starting to gust here, Sam. I'm thinking maybe some rain might be pouring in here, but we're not supposed to get any until like around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
So you're saying not until like 6 or 7?
Yeah, somewhere in there. This one fired, and that one misses for a ball. 3-0 the count here to Chaffee. Piper Snow on deck for the Yellow Jackets. As we get to the mid-inning break here, Sam, we'll go through our starting lineups. Brought to you by Jake Hill Heating and Plumbing, as Girard going to step to the rubber here. Rocks and fires. This one in there for a called strike, and the count moves to 3-1 now.
Yeah, she had to get that one there in the strike zone, or else you would have had runners on the corners. And so going to continue to battle back here into the count.
Here's the pitch. That one low for a ball, and it's going to be another walk. Crossroads Fellowship walk here has runners at the corners for the Jackets with 2 away on the board. Coming to the plate, Piper Snow, the right fielder.
Yeah, and I expect the same aggressive base running here for the Yellow Jackets. Trying to see if maybe the first baseman can run over to second.
Popped up, fly ball, coming in on, oh, what a grab, Mara Goodwill! Are you kidding me? A diving grab from Mara puts the inning away. It keeps the run off the board. My goodness, what a stretch there from Mara Goodwill. As we'll take a look at it real quick here on the Dynasty Construction instant replay. And I mean, she laid out for all of that one. What a snag. We'll get you here. What a play by Goodwill. Let's go to the J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups for today's matchup. here between the Jackets and the Girard Yellow Jackets. We'll start with the home team, the Corry Beavers. Leading things off is going to be Sid Minio. She'll be playing at the second base position. Jazzy Bridgham will be over in left field. Mara Goodwill in center field, making that great play right there. And Eva Taylor over on the hot corner. Allison Yetzer at short. Rico at the first base bag. Rachel Motes behind the dish. Braylon Gertie in the circle. And Molly Irwin over in right field. For the Yellow Jackets, it's Olivia Bax out there in left. Frawley, center field. Brink will be over at the hot corner. Chaffee playing on first base. Piper Snow out in right field. Danielle Sushek at the shortstop position. Kilpatrick will be behind the dish. Van Damia will be at second base. And Katie Bennett will get things rolling here in the circle for the Yellow Jackets. So here we go. Beavers on the sticks for the first time tonight. As Katie Bennett winds and fires. That one's going to be low. A little pepper on it, but low for a ball.
Yeah, and so for the Beavers there at the top of the inning, out there in the field, they were actually able to help kind of carry some of the pitching with the great field work. And there was one huge Rossbacher strikeout. That's called for a strike there. And I am curious to see how the Beavers get going here on the hitting side of things in the bottom of the first.
Bennett rocks, winds it up. That went up high for a ball. Here's Bennett, fires this one. Up high off the tip of the glove, gets behind the catcher, but nobody on to worry about, so.
Yeah, and if the Beavers can get on base here, that's the kind of stuff that they love to see. They take advantage of some of those pass balls a lot.
Bennett fires in there, ball 4, and it's going to be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. At Crossroads, we're better with you here. Puts one on with nobody out, and bringing the big stick to the plate's going to be Jazzy Bridgham. The southpaw will dig in, and boy, she brought a big stick last year, Sam, and she was a pleasure as a freshman to watch as and she rips one right up the middle, right out of the gate here, and it's going to be a single, and that puts runners at first and second with Minio on second. Bridgham on first, and coming to the plate for the Beavers going to be Mara Goodwill, who had end of the game heroics against the Bulldogs in their last game with a walk-off home run with a big shot over the right field fence. Bennett rocks and fires. This one, high fly ball, left field, way back, going, gone! Over the left field fence, Mara Goodwill strikes again.
I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. The last 2 times that she's batted now, home run shots.
Take a look at the Dynasty Construction instant replay here as she gives the Beavers a 3-0 lead. A big shot well over the left field fence. And Corry Beavers take a 3-0 lead. Second home run of the year for Mara Goodwill. And that's going to bring Ava Taylor to the plate, the third baseman. Here's Bennett, winds this one up. That one's firecrackered right up the middle. And a big shot from Taylor gets a single out of it. Casey's Express single. And the Beavers bats rolling early here, Sam, and that's what we asked for.
Yeah, me and Dewey always say, asking you shall receive. I was trying to tell Dewey last time I was on air with him. Every time that he called out something, it just happened every time.
And she's going to go. Little pickle play here now. Back to first base bag. And she elects to stay put, does Ava Taylor. And that's what the Beavers trying to do, that aggressive base pad running there, trying to make them make a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately it was a good decision whenever she had dove back and got back on the first base bag. You know, I think it is pretty safe to stay there at first. But, I mean, you know, you're right, Scott, just trying to force them to make a mistake, and that's what they're going to be looking for.
Ellie Yetzer at the plate. Takes a ball here.
It's a chess match every single time that you play the Beavers. You just don't really know, you know, what they're trying to get you to do, and well, we know they're trying to force you to make a mistake.
Bennett toes the rubber. She'll rock and fire here. Yetzer, big cut at that one, comes up empty. And they are really looking to try and get Ava Taylor going here. Yetz dug in. Here's the pitch from Bennett. Swung on and missed. And a 1-2 count here to Yetz. 2-2 count to Yetz, pardon me. Bennett winds it up. Up high, and that's going to bring us to our first Mons Merch payoff pitch of the game.
I don't know who Mons Mitch is.
Mons Merch payoff pitch. He'll enjoy that one. He's probably listening and laughing at me right now. And there goes Taylor, and that one, there you go.
Wow.
That's just what it is. It's an E4 out there. Or ball 4, pardon me.
Yeah, no, I was going to say it was a walk, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the throw was necessary.
Yeah, the throw wasn't necessary. You're right. As we got a Jim's Automotive timeout here with the Jackets in the circle. We'll take this time to remind you that coming up tomorrow, we got a double hitter going for you tomorrow as boys baseball hosting the Warren Dragons out at Columbus Field, and we're going to have a pitching change. Looks like. So it's going to be a Carney and Ruth pitching change here for the Jackets. So with that, we'll take a break. We'll step aside. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream live right after this. Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support. Welcome back here as the Yellow Jackets have a pitching change. It's going to be Frawley in the circle. Bennett gets relieved early here. I believe she headed to right field, Duke. Yes. Snow in center, and Frawley went to the hill. This pitch misses for a ball. This is Rico at the plate. So if you're just joining us, you missed a will of a start here for the Beavers. That one's in there for a called strike. Runner goes, and now they've got a little pickle here. Safe. And what a play for the Beavers. That aggressive nature from this softball team, it's been the case for years and years and years, and they continue to push the pace. Taylor at third, Yetzer at second, Rico at the plate. Kemp dug in with a 2-1 count. That pitch up high, and it goes over top of the catcher's head, and the Beavers are going to score again.
Yeah, Scott. I mean, it is just that aggressive base running that you're mentioning there. I mean, could have got out in that pickle beforehand, and instead you get runners in scoring position, and then take one in. So now runner on third scores 4-0.
That one misses for a fourth ball, and that'll be another Crossroads Fellowship Church walk at Crossroads. We're better with you here. And that's going to be a score as she touched her after her hand hit the plate, and that's going to make it 5-0.
Yeah, I'm not sure from this angle if I had a good look at it, but either way, it was close. And the Beavers right now, I mean, that should be 5. Scoreboard hasn't updated, but the aggressive base running is, I mean, it's huge. It should be a key step to success every game.
So we got a Jim's Automotive timeout here, and Girard head coach coming out here to talk to the umpire. And I believe everything's going to stand. They're going to go back, and so that run from Yetzer should count. Is digging in is Rachel Motes at the plate. That one up high. Motes holds off and takes a 1-0 count here. That pitch misses for a ball. This one popped up out of play. Little bleacher music.
It's a good sound. It's a good sound, ain't it?
As Dewey turns, gives me the smirky nod, like,
yep,
that one's mine, he says.
Yeah, but we got Dewey's approval, and so I feel much better about using it.
Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt. Runner's going to go. Kemp takes a hard look at third, and we'll go back to second. So
I mean, so tough for Frawley to have to come in, pitching change here in the first inning after things didn't go your way, and now you have to try to get your team back. And
it's another Crossroads Fellowship walk. At Crossroads, we're better with you here. Fourth walk of the inning.
wow. And that's what you can't do against these Beavers, and we're learning that extremely fast. You just can't get runners on base.
And this one ripped right to short. Throws to third. They get the leadoff runner, and that will be the first out here. So Gertie gets on by way of fielder's choice. And they get Kemp out on the putout.
Yeah, and that's a good job, just knowing where you can get the runners out, right? And you were able to get who would be the runner in scoring position out. So, you know, it's good for Girard to get one on the board. And if you're the Beavers, you're still running aggressive. You only have one out here in this first inning.
At the plate. Here is the number 9 batter, Molly Irwin. Takes ball 1.
We've gone through the whole lineup now in the first inning.
This is this will complete the cycle here. First cycle of batters. As we got a 5-0 lead here, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch to Minio in there for a called strike. Irwin, pardon me, Minio's on deck. I was looking at Sid, Dewey, you're right.
Dewey doesn't even have a mic on and he still terrorizes you.
I know. He has that habit. This one misses for a ball. Count moves to 3-1 with 1 away. Beavers will return back to action tomorrow night should the weather hold out. They will travel and hit the road as there's another Crossroads Fellowship walk, and that's going to load them up. And we go back to the top of the order with Sid Minio, who walked back here earlier in the first.
Yeah, and this Girard team just can't get settled in here out in the field. I mean, it's not even like they're, you know, not playing. Oh yeah, we have a Jim's Automotive timeout here, and yeah, I mean it's like they're not even playing necessarily bad or anything. You know, they've just had a couple little mistakes, and you know the pitchers have walked 4 runners and. Yeah, I mean, that's not a good 5. Yeah, 5 runners, and, you know, it's just not a great recipe for success, you know, especially against this Beavers team who, you know, capitalizes off of that. So between that and a home run, all of it.
We got another Kearney and Ruth pitching change as we're going back to Bennett in the circle. With that, we'll take a break. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Right after this, it's 5-0. Beavers lead it here in the bottom of the first.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God, and we are getting back into our normal routine from the.
Well, welcome back. That was a couple quick warm-up pitches there. We'll get back to Snap Fitness at our next break. But it's Bennett back here in the circle. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, me neither. I've never seen it. And but it is true that Girard has to try to do something here. Bases loaded and 1 out.
So Bennett winds and fires up high for a ball. And Bennett does throw with pace on the ball. She's got some good zip on it, but it's all about location. And that one's popped up. And the catch is made behind the plate. A great grab for the Yellow Jackets back there behind the dish. That's Kilpatrick. Rips the helmet off and makes the snag.
Yeah, and Girard desperately needed that, and so now all of the base pads here you can use to get an out. So huge for Girard.
Bridgham cranks this one down on assisted 3. And boy, that's a nice play there for the Yellow Jackets, because if they get on base with her, it's Mark Goodwill up next, and who knows what could happen there. The end of the first inning. Top of the first comes to an end. Beavers up 5-0. We head to the second when we come back. with their main team.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God, and we are getting back into our normal routine from the summer. It's time to get back in the gym. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. If you were a member before, come on in and mention this ad, and I will get you a break of rejoining. If you've not been in the gym, get off your butt and get in here before the holidays, and we can get you in shape and get you going and get success. Don't forget, it's all about how you feel. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. Have a great day.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union building on North Center Street.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Starting the top of the second inning is the first pitch. Flies in here to Sushek. And she takes it for strike one. Gertie winds and fires. That one up high for a ball. Good snag by Moats behind the dish. As Gertie checks the wristband here. Good hot start here for the Beavers. The 5-0 lead at the end of one. That pitch up high for a ball, and it's 2-1 here to Sushek. So I was saying, Sam, tomorrow we got a double dip tomorrow as the Dragons come to town to take on the boys baseball team over at Columbus Field. As that one swung on and missed and evens the count up at 2-2. And then the Lady Beavers supposed to be on the road as they will travel to Northwestern to take on a very tough Northwestern Wildcats team. So we got a lot of action this week early here on the Deeds Experience Sports Stream.
Yeah, and you know this is going to be a pretty big game here for the Beavers if they can continue to win this one and then go on to Northwestern. That would be huge.
Payoff pitch coming, brought to you by Mons Merch, and it's low for a ball. And that'll be a Crossroads Fellowship walk for Danielle Sushek as she will lead off with a walk and bring it up Cameron Kilpatrick, the catcher for the Yellow Jackets here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
What
that
happened there, Dew? Well, they called her out.
Because she didn't go directly to first base, she went up to third baseline instead of coming right to first. They called her out.
First pitch here to Kilpatrick. Misses for a ball, so Sushek gets called out. Does that still count as a walk? All right.
Counts as a walk. Maybe it's a base running error. I don't know how you would score it, but it was a walk. She just didn't go right to first base. There was no argument from the coach, so I'm kind of thinking that's what it was.
So Dewey thinks it's a base runner's error there. Kind of missed what the call was here as we got a 1-1 count at the plate. That one in there for a strike. Make it a 1-2 count with one away. The Beavers up 5-0 here as Gertie try to motor right along here, 1-2.
Yeah, and the Beavers will definitely take that out, regardless of how they got it. I mean, it was.
This one dribbled, hot shot over the third base bag, and they're going to call it foul.
Yeah, so a couple fortunate things happening here for the Beavers, and you know, still have to, you know, try to throw in a Rossbacker strikeout. That would be huge.
Right on the money. Second Rossbacker strikeout of the game for Girdy.
That's right. Dewey's calling it out.
It's going to bring up Peyton Van Damia. Second baseman here as Girdy fires. That went up high for ball one.
You know, I wonder if the whole speak it into existence thing works if I leave the graphic on the screen for like a really long time. It'll just say Rossbacker strikeout the entire time.
No, it doesn't work that way.
No. Because that's what I was doing, but not on purpose. I was just leaving it on there, so shout out to Rossbacker.
2 balls, no strikes with 2 away here, nobody on. As Girdy winds and fires to Van Damia. Swung on and miss, and that'll be strike 1.
Yeah, doing very well in the circle here so far. Only 2 innings in, but I mean, completely different story.
In there for a called strike, evens the count up. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away here in the second inning, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. And it's Girdy checking the wristband. And she'll wind one up and throw it to number 2 as Van Damia dug in, swung on and missed. And a Rossbacker strikeout will end the top of the second inning. Beavers up 5-0. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream live here at the Lou Hanna Athletic Complex as we got Dewey Hurd on main camera tonight and keeping track of the book for us. Sam Fisher on the switch on color commentating as well, and Marshall Morris out there on the Elwood National Forge field cam. And leading things off for the Beavers is Mara Goodwill as Bennett winds and fires. And this one, a towering fly ball to the second base. And the catch is made, so Goodwill got under that one. And sometimes, Sammy, when you hit that home run, you want another one and you get underneath him.
Yeah, well, you know, when your last 2 at-bats were home runs, I mean, you know, you're definitely going to try to get underneath it. I don't know if I've seen it in person, you know, my own self, but yeah, like definitely going for it.
Ava Taylor fouls this one back.
I was waiting for some bleacher music. I'm not going to lie, Scott.
I think that one went to the triple jump. I'm not sure back there, but it's like Dewey's golf shot hitting the sand bed.
No, that's like my golf shot.
This one misses for a ball 1-1 here to Ava Taylor, who had a single and came around and scored on a wild pitch back in the first inning. Looking to get back on the base pads here. 1-1 the count. Bennett fires up high for ball 2.
Yeah, just a little bit up high there.
Bennett fires. That one misses for a ball. 3-1 the count.
And another walk here to start off the bottom of the second. So 4 straight balls.
Crossroads Fellowship walk. So Taylor on base again. That brings up Allison Yetzer. Showing bunt. That one's in the dirt. And Taylor already gone to second as it was.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, I mean, only a foul ball would have stopped her from going to second. So I believe that she got the bat pulled back in time, so that should be a ball.
1-0 is the count. Here's Bennett. She'll rock and fire. And that one in there for a called strike. 1-1 with one away in the bottom of the second inning. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Thank you to Wendy Neckers and crew out there at Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch Gallery. Been with us for a long, long time. That one, big, wicked cut there, comes up empty. Yetzer swinging all the way through that one.
Yeah, and if
with
that
authority.
connects, yeah, and if that connects, yeah, this place might have erupted.
1-2 the count. Here's Bennett. Rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. Nicked it foul, so. Just got a little bitty piece of it there, Sam.
Yeah, and the wind is getting a piece of my energy drink and my papers. You know, I feel like I have to play defense up here in the booth.
Here's Bennett, winds and fires. This one popped up in foul territory and lands harmlessly to the ground. We'll reset and do it again, 1-2. So you and Dewey will have the call tomorrow night. Or pardon me, no. Marshall Morris
Yeah.
will be over there at the Columbus Field helping Dewey with the baseball game tomorrow. You and I will be at Northwestern. Weather pending, of course. It's supposed to be a miserable night and day tomorrow. Is that one hard cut there from Yetzer results in a Rossbacker strikeout.
And a much-needed one for the Girard Yellow Jackets.
And 2 away, and it gives your pitcher, Bennett, some confidence here now, right?
Right.
As
yeah.
she had a rough go at it in the first inning, and now seems to be settling in here a little bit for Girard. First one up high to Rico.
Yeah, definitely appears to be settling in here, and you know, first thing that I did recognize is, you know, some of the more wild pitches that she had to start the game. You know, she's kind of cut that out.
Bennett fires. That one just a bit low for a ball. 2-0. Bennett rocks and delivers. Swung on and missed. And it's Taylor taking off the third. In there safely with 2 outs at third base. We got a 2-1 count at the plate. Is it 2-2 now? 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Here's the pitch. That one fouled back. Now it's 2-2.
Speaking it into existence again. It just seems to happen every time. I don't know why, but it does every time that I call a game.
Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away here in the second inning. Bennett toes the rubber. She'll rock and fire. That one nicked foul. We'll reset and do it again.
Good thing them catchers got some gear on. I would probably be tearing up back there. So good thing I
tear up here.
I didn't have to do that. Well, yeah, but you know that's because my feelings are hurt. You know, maybe not physically.
That one low for a ball, and it's going to pull up the count here as they stare Taylor back to third base. It's a Mons Merch payoff pitch coming.
Yeah, Mons Merch, not Mons Mitch, just to clarify.
High fly ball, deep center, settling under it, making the play back there for the third out. A great catch indeed, and that'll end the bottom of the second inning. It's the Beavers still up 5-0. After a great play out there from Frawley, we'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream, where the Beavers have a 5-0 lead over the Girard Yellow Jackets as we start the top of the third inning, brought to you by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And leading off here for the Yellow Jackets, going to be Katie Bennett. Takes ball 1.
Yeah, and the Beavers have done well so far just to be able to protect that lead, and Girard has to get those bats rolling.
Gertie fires this one, poked right to Kemp. Lined right out to first base. Kemp, Johnny on the spot. Rico pulls it in for out number 1. That'll take us back to the top of the order. Olivia Bax, the only hit so far for the Yellow Jackets here today, as she had a single back in the first. As Gertie fires, and this one swung on and nicked foul. Gertie toes the rubber here. Backs dug in, ready to swing, and lets that one drop in there, and that's going to be a 2-1 count now.
Yeah, ball had definitely dropped. I mean, it looked pretty close to dropping in the strike zone.
Gertie rocks and delivers. This one slugged out to center, way back, takes a one-hop back to the fence. A nice swing and a big double for Olivia Bax.
For Girard, that's just what the doctor ordered right there.
Big swing from Bax, and that'll bring Frawley to the plate.
And there goes my paper. Good catch there, Scott. Oh my goodness, that almost went out into the field of play, and I don't think that they would have been too happy about that.
Here's Rico, or pardon me. That one gets through out to right field, and the run's going to come in for the Yellow Jackets. And now a little hot box here in a pickle. Got her.
Wow.
Big run down there. And we're going to have timeout here, but what a big job there. The Yellow Jackets do get a run on the board, but they pick Frawley off after another base hit.
Yeah, as we're checking the Dynasty Construction replay, and wow. It's just great job there, being in sync for the Beavers.
Going to bring up Brink to the plate. So Gertie checking the wristband here. They're waiting. Now she'll step two. Winds and fires. Big cut there. Swung on and missed. Good go at it for Brink. Just couldn't connect there.
Yeah, I think that she had had some bad intentions with that swing, Scott.
She'll dig back in. Brink stands at the ready. Here's Gertie. Fires that one up high for a ball. Gertie toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. This one driven, and another line out to Reagan Kemp. Steps on the bag for good measure, but the second line out to third base of the inning. The Jackets get one back. Beavers still up 5-1. We head to the bottom of the third, brought to you by Cafaro's Custom Butchering right after this.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGs, you're more than a customer. You're part of the family. Call us today at 814-663-2562 to schedule your appointment. UTAG's Body Shop. Built on trust, backed by quality.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together. Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as the first pitch here, nicked foul. At the plate for the Beavers is Rachel Motes. As Bennett winds it up. That one low for a ball. 1-1 goes the count.
Yeah, so the Beavers weren't able to get any runs from that second inning, but they've been rolling.
This one a lollipopper, and it hits in, and unable to field it cleanly, and Motes is going to get the first. I don't think she's happy with that hit, but she's got to take it.
I mean, you got to take it. You just got yourself a KC's single, and maybe she had some other plans with that one, but either way, you get on base and you know that you're going to be running aggressively here, and no outs so far, so good for the Beavers.
First pitch in here is low. Gertie dug in. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Bennett. That one low. And it brings up ball 2. So, Mr. Hurd, are you live and active with us here?
I hear you. I hear myself, so I'm aboard.
All right, welcome in. Our official scorebook keeper. Running main cam for us. Here is Bennett. Fires. This one's coming foul and out of play, safely out of harm's way. 3-1 goes the count here, and
2-1.
2-1, pardon me. Maybe we should unplug him again, Sam.
No, Dewey would be talking even without the headset, so.
He has been all day. Here's the pitch. That went off the mark. 3-1 is the count. Moats on first. Nobody out. Here's Bennett with the pitch. This one driven, and it gets through the gap. Stopped by the shortstop, but that's about all as the Beavers advance to first and second here. A little poke shot there from Girdy on back-to-back singles here, and it's going to bring Molly Irwin, and then we'll turn it back to the top of the lineup. We're going to have a courtesy runner here for Braylon Girdy as Hasbrook comes in to run.
As she did back in the first inning.
So here's Molly Irwin. Southpaw here at the plate. Bennett rocks and fires.
Irwin walked her first time up, all the way back in the first inning.
Bennett toes the rubber. She'll wind it up. Nice slap hit here. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And they're going to go home, and now they're going to chase Moats back and back safely.
It's a great call there by third base coach to say, hey, come back, come back. And bases are now juiced.
And it's back to the top of the order, guys. As Minio will step in here.
So Moats at third, Hasbrook at second, and Irwin at first. And here comes Sid the Kid Minio. Fouls that one. Got some dogs in the house.
Yeah, we do have some dogs in the house, and I was gonna say, it sounded like Scott, you were going a little crazy over there. I was gonna say, Scott, what are you doing, man? But I don't think that's you.
That one drops in. Nice pitch there from Bennett. Strike one.
0-2.
0-2. There, they fixed it. That's my problem, Dewey. I'm looking at the scoreboard instead of our trusty scoreboard, Sam.
Right. I think I had it messed up too.
That one swung on and fouled.
That's a Ross Becker strikeout. That one was caught, so that'll be the first out.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, either way, she had swung and missed, and that would have been 3.
Well, it was nicked.
It was nicked into the catcher's glove. It was a caught third strike, so she's out.
Yeah, either way.
We got to train this young man up. That one popped up to third. Oh, boy, and her and the catcher collide. They both get up. Thankfully, they are both okay. That was a nasty collision there.
Yeah, somebody had to be able to wave the other one off, and I know it's tough in the moment, but hopefully they're both all right.
Here's Bridgham at the plate. This one poked. Bennett can't get a glove on it. Everybody's safe. And an RBI single for Jazzy Bridgham.
Yeah, great job by the runners. They all had a little bit of a head start, and so that was able to help them all get advanced. And so big single, and the bases are still loaded.
And here comes Mara Goodwill. Up high, check swing. Kind of checked at it, didn't go. So she takes ball one here.
Want to take a guess how many pitches she's seen so far today? This is her third at-bat, by the way.
3.
Yeah. 3 pitches.
That one swung on and nicked.
Not afraid to pull the trigger.
No. And more often than not, she's going to send it deep. So 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And she cranks this one way back. It is a grand slam.
Oh.
Mara Goodwill, her second of the game. The highlight reels are going to be popping with that one live. My goodness, had a had a 3-run jack back in the first. This one a grand slam. And I mean, Mara Goodwill is just clicking on all cylinders right now, Dewey. And Sammy, you've seen it the last game. Man, she's just going off on the rails right now.
Yeah, how do you have 3 home runs in 2 games? Like two in the same game. And this one being a grand slam, she is just a highlight reel every time she steps up to the plate. And, you know, from the Dynasty construction replay, I was able to see that the pitch came in a little bit low. And I don't know if I'm throwing it low to her. I just don't think I am.
Well, here's Taylor back at the plate. This one cranked. That one gets settled in, and she'll turn and look at second. And right now, toying with the yellow jackets on the base pads as she was waiting for her to throw it and make an error, but good play just to chase her back to first. It's another single for Ava Taylor. As Allie Yetzer at the plate. Bennett fires that one low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Goes to 1-1. That one in there for a called strike.
One on one is the count right now. I don't know what you're looking at. That's up high for ball 2.
Just the angel over your shoulder, dude.
2-1.
2-1, okay. On my scoreboard, I had it all messed up, so
2-1.
I wouldn't blame you if you were looking for the count.
Here's Bennett. Rocks and fires. Up high, and that gets over the glove of the catcher, and there goes Taylor off to second base.
You know, playing the Beavers, it just gives these pitchers, like, no margin for error. Like, you know, pitcher, catcher, like, with that aggressive style of base running, you feel like you can't necessarily make a mistake like that.
Oh, good trigger there. Just fouls it back. 2-2 the count here to Yetz.
Oh, well, pardon me, but Mons Merch was getting some action here on the screen here.
Yetzer digs back in. Bennett will rock back, let him rip. And you're right, it was a payoff pitch, Sam.
Hey.
Boy, we're all messed up on the count here as the scoreboard keeps blacking out. Nobody knows what the count is. Dewey, you still got your umpire clicker?
Yeah, I do.
You might have to bring it. So a walk from Yetz. Has Rico at the plate. First one is a ball.
I got that one on the scoreboard, so. Oh, man. I mean, it's just one of those days yet again where if you are keeping stats or doing the scoreboard, you got to be on your toes. There's a lot of action.
Bennett winds it up. This one fouled back. 1-1 that goes to count.
And I know for sure I have the hits and the errors wrong, so Dewey's going to have to hook me up here during the break.
I'll hook you up best I can, Sam.
Yeah, thank you, Dewey.
This one cranked. It gets through short. That's going to bring in 1 run.
Good strong throw in from left field. Keeps Kemp to his signal and keeps the runner from getting to home. But that'll load it up again as the Beavers have batted all the way around the lineup as Moats will come back to the dish for the second time this inning.
I mean, when do you consider making another pitching change just to maybe show these batters something different?
This one popped up.
I mean, it got like this here in the first inning, looked like second inning they were able to kind of hold off the Beavers a little bit, and here there looks like there's a timeout. Jim's Automotive timeout.
Jim's Automotive timeout indeed. So what do we got on the hit counter there, Dew?
I have the Beavers with 9 hits, but that was before I think Kemp got hers, so that would be 10 hits on the day. I have to count that back up real quick. 7 walks for the Beavers, 2 strikeouts. And on the other side, Girard has had 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 hits. Both hits for Girard coming from backs, their leadoff hitter. A double and a single for her.
Thank you for that, Dewey. I didn't know I was so wrong here on the scoreboard, but bases are loaded, and it's going to be updating here pretty soon, I'm afraid.
Minio takes a strike.
Moats.
Or Moats, pardon me.
In the hole, 0-2.
This one plugged up the middle. That gets through. 1 run comes in. Second run's going to score. And, man, the bats continue to get going here for the Beavers. With only 1 out here, if the Beavers score 3 more runs, this ball game is over.
Oh, my. Yeah, I haven't even thought about that. Or would it have to be 4 more?
No, 15. Oh, yeah, you're right. They
Okay.
do have 1. So, yeah, they would need to be 16-1 to end this early. So, Girard's got to push the pace here and try and get these outs. But right now, the Beavers clicking on all cylinders. As Bennett fires, that one's in the dirt.
Yeah, for the Yellow Jackets, I mean, you just have to look at it 1 out at a time. I mean, you only have 1, but see, if you can get 1 more, then that means that you're only 1 away. And, I mean, just have to look at it like that, small steps.
Gertie swung on and missed. Here's Bennett. Winds and fires. That one up high. Gertie goes after it, puts it right into center field. And that's going to score more runs here for the Beavers, as they'll bring another one in. As Rico scores 13-1.
Yeah, once you start to build that momentum and everybody's having fun and they've seen these pitches over and over and over again, and they're getting the feel of it. I mean, there's not really too much you can do. You just have to weather the storm, but we might not have much game left if they keep hitting like this, as that one's fouled off.
So this is Irwin at the plate. 0-1 the count, Bennett. Winds and fires, that one low for a ball, and it got dark quick out here, guys.
Yeah.
Cloud coverage, no sign of rain yet, though. That one high fly ball, center field, it's going to drop in. 1 run's going to score. Hasbrook motors around, she's going to score. And a 2 RBI double, and the throw's over the catcher's mitt. You rolling out a double there, Dewey?
That is a nice hit for Irwin. That's a I think, is that a Sawyer Builder double?
Sawyer Builder double. As 2 more runs come in, we're back to the top of the order with 1 out. Sid Minio at the plate with a runner in scoring position to end the game on third.
I mean, a lot of action here for the Beavers. I mean, you have to feel great about what you've been able to do, just batting, base running, all those 3 keys to success. They've just been clicking today.
This one plugged up the middle, gets through, and that's the ball game. It ends on an RBI single from Sid Minio, and the 15-run rule after 3 innings will do it. As the Beavers knock off the Yellow Jackets 16-1. And we'll head into our P2 Paving post-game report here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Visit them online today at www.p2pavingco.net for free estimates on residential and commercial asphalt paving. Let P2 pay for you. Give them a call today, 814-665-5190. Dewey, what do you got on the stat sheet for me?
I'm just trying to double check my math here. I have the Beavers with 13 hits with 16 runs. They had just 2 strikeouts on the day, ended up with 7 walks. Girard, on the other hand, they had 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and just 2 hits with 1 run as well. A great offensive showing here by the Beavers, and not to be outdone defensively, a couple of nice plays there by Rico, as you call her, at first base there, Kemp, with a couple of nice lineouts and just making sure, touching the base. And all the way back in that first inning, Goodwill with some great grabs out in the outfield to get 2 putouts of her own there back in the first. That second one was a diving catch, and it was a great defensive effort there by those girls.
Well, let's get to it. The offensive play of the game brought to you by the Healthy Smiles of Corry. And you got to go back to the Grand Slam. Mara Goodwill puts her 2nd home run over the fence today. This one for a Grand Slam, Dewey, by far has to be the offensive play of the game.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting there by Goodwill, as she ends up with 2 Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home runs on the day, 7 RBIs, so and then that defensive plays as well. So a nice offensive play there. Her 2nd home run of the game ends up being the Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive play of the game.
How about the defense play of the game brought to you by the New Kitchen Village?
I hate to double dip, so I'm going to give Goodwill an honorable mention to get that diving catch back in the first. But I like that those 2 line-out plays that Kemp had at first base. Not only did she get the outs, but she also makes sure she touched the bag just to make no questions about it. On that 1 line out, it was close, but she nice reaction at first base there and making some good putouts.
And that'll take us to today's game-changing play of the game, brought to you by the University of Pitt-Titusville, the Education and Training Center.
I kind of like that diving catch by Goodwill. I mean, Girard was starting to make a little noise in that first inning, and the Beavers got in there and very quickly snuffed it out as they had runners on the corners, and Goodwill come up with a nice catch out in the outfield to keep that goose egg on the scoreboard.
A beauty diving catch from Mara Goodwill. What a game Mara's had today. We might as well, we'll take a look at it right here on the Dynasty Construction Instant Replay. Just comes screeching in and makes a great diving play. Might as well go all the way around, and let's go with the Karate Chevrolet player of the game.
It's hard not to give it to Goodwill. I mean, she had such a nice game. I'd like to give an honorable mention there to Gertie in the circle. She pitched well today. She kept the runners off the bases. She ended up with a couple of strikeouts, 3 strikeouts, and only gave up 2 hits. So I'd like to give Gertie an honorable mention there. But Goodwill really took the Beavers and put them on their shoulders and carried them to victory here in just 2+ innings. So a nice job here by Goodwill getting the victory here for the Beavers.
And that'll take us to the Deej Experience Sportsmanship player of the game today. And for me, it's got to be Bennett. You had a rough day in the circle. You got pulled out of there in the first inning. She comes back. She still battles. Yes, she gave up some runs, but for a young pitcher, for Girard, you're going to have them lumps, and I think she just did a good job just standing in there and trying to pitch well.
Yeah, she did a good job of doing the best she could as Coach tried to get her out of the game and get Frawley in there to help her out of that first inning, but come back in and then continue to throw strikes, and the Beavers just had the better hand with putting balls into play, and some great hitting there. But Bennett hung in there and pitched well, but just too much offensive firepower here by the Beavs, and they go on to victory. And I'd like to give an honorable mention to Bax at the top of the order there, getting the 2 hits for the Jackets here today. So a nice game there for her as well.
We can co it up if you want, because Bax did a really good job at the plate today.
Yeah, she did. I mean, she scored the lone run for the Jackets, and not only did she have the 2 hits, but the second hit was a double. So good effort there by the leadoff hitter for the Jackets.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, there'll be JV action as they're met up here at home plate. We'll have that for you coming up next right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Well, welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. No slacking today. They're getting right after it, try to get this game in before the rain hits. As Macy Kemp will fire the opening pitch here of the JV action. And the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. So we're trying to get our lineups and everything plugged in here. Kemp fires that one, swung on and missed. As Kemp checks the wristband. She'll rock and fire. This one foul back. And we'll reset, do it again. Oh, 2 the count. As Kemp lose the handle on that one. Kemp is going to wind and fire here. That one fouled back. Macy Kemp checking the wristband here. I believe this is backs in the box. And the pitch comes in and got her for a Ross Backer strikeout. And that'll be one away here in the top of the first inning. So, Sam, they started extremely quick on us here as they're trying to get this game in before the rain starts.
Yeah, well, it's probably really smart for them to get going here quick.
First pitch in here from Kemp is a strike.
Still trying to catch my breath, Scott. I mean, you know, Bethune's a little bit of a distance from here.
Snow dug in here for the Girard Yellow Jackets. Kemp, here's a bunt. Nicely done, and nobody's there. As the second baseman had come over to try to provide backup, thinking that Kemp was maybe going to grab that ball. And it's going to allow for a base runner here for the Jackets. Dude, would you score that an error? Or are you going to give him a hit? That's going to be a base hit, okay. Nicely placed bunt. Beavers a little confused on how to play that one, looked like.
Yeah, I mean, definitely was close either way, but I would have awarded them the hit as well.
Pitch, that one over top of the glove and taken off the second is Snow. As Foley sits at the plate with a 1-2 or a 1-1 count. Kemp checks the wristband. She'll rock and fire. This one pushed to foul down the third base line. Sam, we talk all the time about Macy Kemp and being a left-handed pitcher and how much that benefits the Beavers.
Yeah.
Very hard to get a read when you're used to. And a nice stretch there from Vanderschaft makes the catch. And that'll be 2 away here. Base runner does get the third.
Yeah, I mean, made the play there. I mean, I probably would have looked to tag the runner going to third if you could, but could set yourself up in a pickle situation, so get the guaranteed out at first.
Kemp fires. This one off the plate, ball 1. That one in there for a called strike. As this is Bennett at the plate. So Kemp rocks and fires, and that one bring the count here to 1-2.
A Ross Backer strikeout would effectively end this inning, and Girard's looking to make some noise here.
That one fouled back into the backstop. Oh, by the way, Dewey, say hello to our booth cam come
I see
football
that.
season.
Yes. Uh-oh. There it is. A drop third strike.
And they get the out.
Runner came home.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so.
It's a force out at first. It won't count.
Right.
Because they meant to put out at first. So even though it was a strikeout, they finished the strikeout at first base.
That'll do it for the first inning. Top of the first. We're still scoreless. Beavers on the sticks. We come back right after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Hey everyone, this is Missy.
And this is Erin.
And we are
Peace Be.
We are so excited to have you come walk in our doors. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We have jeans, size
0 to 22.
And all kinds of styles of clothes from small to
3X.
We will make you feel like family. You don't have to know what you're doing. That's our job.
That's right.
Come walk through these doors. You will not be disappointed. Our address is 113 North Center Street, Corry, PA.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com. Welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream, where the Beavers getting ready to go out of here. JV action underway.
That one up high there for a ball.
Baker leading it off here for the Beavers.
So the Yellow Jackets scored a run last inning.
They counted the run?
Oh.
Apparently it says 1-0 on our scoreboard here. And that one's fouled up. So we all thought that it didn't count, but apparently it did. Or that scoreboard's wrong again.
Or it could be the scoreboard's wrong. That was a forced out at first, so it doesn't matter when the run scores. A force out negates it. That pitch in there low for ball 2, 2-1. So that's what I'm going with, guys.
Okay.
You're going with zeros?
Zeros across the board.
All right, I'm going to go with you.
Baker works it to a 3-1 count now.
Frawley fires. This one popped up. And caught by the first baseman. One away.
Yeah, nice job just grabbing the easy fly out there and getting your first out on the board as the Beavers look to try to get these bats rolling again.
And that one's fired, and that one in the gap. And it's going to be a single here. Chantel Dine had a walk-off home run in her last game, trying to follow suit.
Yeah, I mean, another one of those fire starters here for the Beavers, and swung on and missed.
Hasbrook at the plate here. 0-1 is the count.
Oh.
Oh, boy, and that one, here comes the throw to third. And she's back second. Hasbrook is going to take off to second. So a lot of commotion there.
Yeah, I would probably give that one an error.
Yeah, E2.
Yeah.
throw down to first. Good backup by the second baseman, keeping that ball up and play quickly. But good aggressive base running by Hasbrook to get herself down into second base in the scoring position here with just that one out. As Kemp will step in here, takes upstairs for ball one. So some ducks in scoring position here for Kemp.
That one popped up, center left, and
Oh,
it's
she
dropped.
dropped it.
And that's going to advance the base runners. A run's going to come in.
And that's why you run it out there. Got herself on second from another error, and only one out on the board.
This one poked at, fouled off over top of the Beaver dugout.
Lily Kent a little out in front of that one.
Kent had a great game against Meadville at the plate in the Beavers' first JV game.
And she'll settle back in here with an 0-1 count.
Swung on and missed.
Yeah, I mean, using a lot of arm in that swing, and you see the legs just kind of sitting there a little.
That one popped up the center, and that catch is made.
I mean, that's a great throw.
Kent flies out. Runners stay put at second and third. 2 outs on the board. And at the plate here for the Beavers.
I got it as number 19, Vanderhoff.
Vanderschaft.
Vanderschaft. I couldn't read the writing. So I don't know who put that score sheet together, or lineup card.
I have a roster right here in case you didn't know. And takes that one on a hop.
And the runner's safe.
Oh.
Field umpire called her safe. Her foot was not on the bag. So the run will score. And she pulled her foot after just before she got the ball, and the field umpire called her safe. So runners on the corners here.
Swung on and missed when reaching for that one.
And this is Stover at the dish for the Beavers.
Vanderschaft's going to take off to second. Nope. Has to drop back.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
UTEC's Body Shop foul ball.
Do you know how many times I've played that on here? 0 times. So my bad.
That one fly ball off the center. What a grab. Highway robbery out in center field. Much to the delight of her teammates. Big time catch from Sushek, and that'll end the inning. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream with the top of the Epiphany's Emporium second inning right after this.
At Kitchen Village, custom isn't just what we do, it's who we are. With 35 years of experience, we bring your dream kitchen or bath to life, built around you. Our expert team handles everything: design, build, and finish with precision and care. Call Kitchen Village today at 814-964-4684 or visit us at www.kitchenvillage.com. Kitchen Village, let's create something custom just for you.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Yeah, Shushek leading things off here for the Yellow Jackets. Fouled that into the give us some bleacher music, so she's in the whole 0-1 here. Top of the second inning. Epiphany's Emporium second inning. And she swings through that pitch, Sam, so she's in the whole 0-2 now.
Yeah, and Girard, it did seem like the scorekeepers, they gave them the one run, so.
I'm not buying it.
Dewey's not buying it.
Not buying it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how it works in that case because I don't think I've ever seen that situation.
And my understanding
yeah.
is if it's a force out, the run doesn't count. Doesn't matter when it scores, if it scores, but if it's a force out to end the inning, the run doesn't count. And there's a Rossbecker strikeout as Shushek goes down swinging for the first out.
Yeah, and, you know, throwing that left-handed, you know, pitching left-handed, it's, you know, it's got to be tough for these batters. You know, you're just not used to seeing that, and I think that, you know, that's what gets me so excited to watch these Beavers. They have so many girls here who can pitch, and they do it well.
I think this is number 8, Lebensky, for the Jackets, stepping in now with an 0-1 count. Hey, boy, Kemp just putting them in there left and right here.
Yeah, she's definitely starting to find her groove now.
It's another Rossbecker strikeout on 3 straight pitches.
Wow, very, very quick Rossbecker strikeouts. It appears to me that she's got plans after the game and you know, wants to move this one right along.
Stepping in is number 15, Kilpatrick, for the Jackets here as they try to get something going here. Kilpatrick able to lay off of that one for a ball 1. Swung on, come up empty. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's outside for ball 2, 2-1.
You know, Dewey, we've seen a lot of teams switch over to the wristband, and I don't know. What are they reading on that wristband?
It has a bunch of different plays. Different pitches. And that was a Rossbecker strikeout.
Okay.
She got rung up looking. So that will do it as Kemp strikes out the side here in the second inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Beavers out in front, 2-0.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope, peace, and purpose found in Jesus. For authentic worship, compassionate service, and a genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Jesus Christ and share His love with the world. Crossroads now offers 2 Sunday services starting at 9 a.m. and at 10:45 a.m. Children and youth care are provided complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry. Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Sammy Fisher on the switcher here, and Scott's floating around here somewhere as Gantz leads it off here for the Beavers, bottom of the second here, Sam. As she fouled that first pitch off down the first base side. UTEG's body shot foul ball for an 0-1 count here as Frawley back out in the circle for the Jackets, and that's a little inside to even count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and the Beavers are going to look to, continue to add to this lead. I know that here in the first inning, they had some assistance here from the Yellow Jackets as there were some errors, but
Gantz a little bit out in front of that one. Come up empty as Frawley took a little bit off of that pitch. Got her to swing way out in front of it. 1-2 now. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout, 1 away.
Yeah, a good start here for the Yellow Jackets, and Frawley's going to look to continue to add to her Rossbacker's strikeout totals. We did see her in the varsity matchup. Came in after there was a pitching change.
Hodak steps in, takes inside for ball 1. And that evens the count up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hodak didn't even move the bat off the shoulder on that one.
No, and it appeared to kind of drop right into the strike zone. It was slowed up a little bit, and it just dropped right in.
Lifted up the center field, and the center fielder is there to make the catch, and there's 2 away. Making the Verns Garage out. And it's back to the top of the order, Baker for the Beavers. Baker popped up the first base her first time up. And she hits this softly back to the pitcher, Frawley, but she can't handle it. And a good recovery there by Bax to come in and try to clean up the mess, but Baker able to beat it out with an infield hit.
Yeah, and honestly, if she would have, been paying attention a little bit more to what was going on, she could have taken off to second there, I think.
Well, I'll bring Dine to the plate. She had a base hit, came around, scored the first run in the first inning for the Beavs. And she'll belt that through the left side for another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. So back-to-back base hits there by the Beavers. Has runners on first and second now. 2-out magic going on here. As Lucy Hasbrook will come to the dish. She reached on an error. Put down a nice bunt in the first inning there, but the throwing error to first base from the catcher allowed her to be safe. As she came around and scored the second run in that first inning. And she takes low for ball 1.
Yeah, and because of the 2 outs here, I would imagine that she's going swinging.
And that catches the top of the zone to even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Frawley will toe the rubber, fires home, and that's lifted out into left field. And going back, making the catch is the left fielder, and that will retire the side as the Beavers get a couple of hits. But they go away quietly here in the second, still leading 2-0.
Burns Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Burns offers general auto repair, Piaa inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Burns is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Burns Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your...
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. As I'm Dewey Hurd with Sammy Fisher and our celebrity, Scott Lockwood, out in the stands shaking hands, and it's like he's running a campaign out there. Emerson here leading off for the Jackets. Swung through that first pitch, fouled it off for strike one. As Kemp inside the circle again for another inning here for the Beavers. And she paints the inside corner there for a called strike and has her in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, I had that one right in the riverbank, as they like to call it. And, you know, I do imagine that throwing left-handed probably helps.
Just a tick low for ball one, 1-2. And Emerson able to stay alive, fouls that back into the backstop. Another UTEX body shot foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Good to see Marshall back out there again helping us out.
Yeah, for sure. Marshall, he's a, you know, he came along here pretty recently.
Hey, there we are. Some more bleacher music.
Yeah,
pitch fouled off by Emerson. Keeps the count at 1-2. Having a lengthy at-bat here, leading things off in the third inning. Third inning brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. As Kemp misses down low, that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, it's good to see Marshall out there with the field camera. Looks like he's got the umbrella over top of it now, so I don't know if there's anything coming down. It looks like a little sprinkle.
That, again, fouled out down the first base side by Emerson as she continues to have a lengthy at-bat here.
Yeah, definitely showing some fight there in the batter's box.
Kemp not backing down at all. She keeps putting those strikes right in there. She'll fire it in there, and it misses outside for ball 3, and we'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Again, fouled off by Emerson. So we will have another Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming.
I mean, I know that Scott right now is on his world tour, but it is not a Mons Mitch payoff pitch. Just to clear it up, I just had to poke at him one more time as he's walking in here.
It's a Rossbecker strikeout. Got her looking after that long battle there. And that will continue the strikeout streak for Kemp. That's 5 in a row on the K's. As that'll bring up the DH, Huber, if I read the chicken scratches right. And Kemp continues to pour them in there.
Yeah, she is warmed up right now, and, you know, it's a great sign here for the Beavers. Definitely helps out the field.
Swung at and fouled off. But that puts her in the hole 0-2 now. And I believe it's back to the top of the order with backs after this. Nope. They're going to bat 10th here. Schleicher.
Scott, is it sprinkling out there?
Just started.
Just started? All
Just
right.
started.
And it's another Rosbecker strikeout for Kemp. Both of them looking here in the third, as that's going to bring Schleicher to the plate now.
And the official word was that the PIAA official had ruled it a run because it scored before they got the out at first.
It's a force out at first, though. Telling you.
I'm telling you, it's the official word. You're not going to win the argument. It's officially 2-1.
I disagree with him. Maybe that's different in softball, but I know in baseball, a force out at first base negates any kind of run. And I'm going to stick to that until I see otherwise in a rule book. Schleicher swings through the first pitch there for a called strike.
So our score is 2-1.
I got him all fired up already. Yeah. You might have to throw him out in the rain to get him to cool off a little bit here.
Kemp misses upstairs with that one, makes it even at 1-1.
The scoreboard would disagree with you and say 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike, huh? I don't know who's running the scoreboard down there for the Beavers here, but I have it as 1-2 now. As Schleicher swung through that pitch.
The scoreboard operator and Dewey are in 2 completely different games right now.
Oh, Schleicher just gets a piece of it to stay alive. As she puts that UTEX body shop foul ball back into the backstop.
And it's probably one of the kids down there. They usually run it during the JV game.
It's a Rosbecker strikeout as Kemp continues to mow him down. That's 7 in a row for her.
7 Rosbecker strikeouts in a row. 2-1 your score. We'll be back right here on the DG Experience Sports Stream.
Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844.
Welcome back in here to the DG Experience Sports Stream. Scott Logwood hanging out here for the JV game. As Dewey heard Sammy Fisher on the call for this one, and it's the Beavers up at the plate here in the 3rd inning, brought to you by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And it's a red-hot Macy Kemp, who is 7 straight strikeouts, trying to add to her cause here, Dew.
Yeah, trying to help her out of a tight ball game here for the stick in hand. See if she can get on board with the leadoff position here. And she takes upstairs for ball 2, 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, so far having a great day in the circle. Now wants to add on to it here in the batter's box.
And that's outside, ball 3, 3-0.
Couple unusual pitches here from Frawley, as she's been on fire here.
As Kemp gets herself aboard with a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the leadoff batter aboard will bring Kent to the plate. She flew out in center field, her first and only time up. And takes ball one.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those pitches there where she slows up the speed and, you know, allows it to just drop into the strike zone. We've seen that happen, just not on that pitch.
Well, Kent fires away at that one, coming up empty. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Puts a bunt down, and it's caught by the pitcher and can't get the double play out of it. But a good play there by Frawley to come off the mound. And gets the put out, or the pop up, and there's one away. And Vanderschaft will step up to the dish now. And that's in the dirt, and Kemp down to second. Vanderschaft put it down the left field line, going to get in there with a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. Frawley doing a good job of backing up that throw as Kemp will get into second, and Vanderschaft down into second base on the throw-in.
Yeah, I mean, threw that one over the third baseman, got it, you know, looked like it's going maybe to home, but that did allow Kemp to get to second.
Vanderschaft to second.
Yeah, Vanderschaft, my bad.
Good play by the shortstop there for the 6-3 put out. And there's 2 away. And 1 run will score, and Vanderschaft over to third. So Kemp comes in, scores. So that leadoff walk comes around to pay dividends for the Beavers. And that'll bring Gantz to the plate. She swings through that first pitch for strike 1.
Dewey, I don't want to make you any more upset here on the broadcast, but the scoreboard doesn't agree with you again.
The run, they don't have it up there yet.
No, they don't, but I'm sure they will.
It's a coming. Fly ball to left field, and it's caught there. And Gantz will be the third out of the inning as the Beavers get retired, but not before they strike for 1 run here. And they take a 3-0 lead here into the top of the 4th inning.
3-1 when we come back on the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, and kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
Welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream as Beavers have a 3-1 lead over the Girard Yellow Jackets. And we are sitting here in the 4th inning, guys.
The K&E Surveyors 4th inning.
Shout out to Mr. Scott Johnson. And did she beat that out?
Safe.
She did. Great hustle.
I mean, great awareness though for the Beavers. You know, had their rotation, and I mean, so close, but yes, runner did beat it and got safe, so we will count that as a hit.
Well, that runner being backs, the leadoff batter for the Jackets, put down a great bunt. And there's another one. Oh, good play there by the first baseman to get a scoop in there. Vanderschaft bails out the Kemp with the 1-3 put out, and there's one away.
Yeah, that throw to first kind of, you know, skipped to her, and I was a little bit concerned because it looked like that foot almost got off the bag, but umpire says she got it.
That'll bring Frawley to the dish for the Jackets with the runner in scoring position here. And Kemp puts it in there for a called strike.
Kemp continuing to deal strikes there.
Hit down the first base side and through. That'll be another J.H. Napa Auto Parts first base hit for Frawley. And a run from second scores. And according to the scoreboard, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, so this game very different than the varsity game. I mean, you know, this looks and reminds me more of a baseball game, right?
That popped up, and Kemp comes off the mound, makes the catch, and very alertly Frawley able to get back into first base. So Bennett out on the pop-up to the pitcher Kemp. For the second, Vern's Garage out.
Yeah, that's a great catch. Force the runner to have to tag up again, get back to first.
Shushek swings through that pitch for strike one.
Two outs on the board, and the Beavers can mitigate the damage.
A little low for ball one. Evens it at 1-1. Lifted into right field. That's going to be another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And all the way around the third.
Oh.
And Baker not paying attention, allowed the runner down to second.
Yeah.
Shushek with a base hit, but ends up at second on the throw over to third. As good base running there by Frawley forces the issue as Lebensky will come in here for the Jackets. As they start to make a little noise here. Top of the K&E Surveyors fourth inning. As Lebensky swings through that one for strike one.
Yeah, some bunts and just all around good base hitting. Couple singles in there, and now all of a sudden it's a real close game. Pass ball.
And the run scores on that pass ball.
And we have a tie game. Well, at least I do. I don't know if you do, Dewey, but
scoreboard says it's tied. Just for the record, I don't agree with it. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I would like to side with you, Dewey, but at the same time, you know, if you're on the field and you know what the scoreboard says, but the umpire's saying, you know, you go along with it.
Kemp not paying attention to much of anything but that home plate and pumping strikes across it. 2-2 is the count here on Lebensky. Beavers looking to get out of this inning. Go ahead run at third. And there's another Rossbecker strikeout, and that will do it for the Jackets here. They tie it up as we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. And a 3-3 tight one here.
Hey guys, it's Jason from Mons Merch. And if you're like me, you like to see your name on a lot of things. Whether it be on some cups, maybe even some hats. We can even do earmuffs. We can do socks. Cutting boards? Yeah, we can do that too. Knives, please be careful. Ties? Even shoes. So if you have a club, if you have a business, you're at a sporting event, if you're just wanting to see yourself somewhere, stop on down to Mons Merch and see me. Because not only can we give you customized clothing, but customized merchandising. And by the way, did you know that we do awards? Because I took first place in my own tournament someplace, but I was really good at it. Stop on down, see me. Jason, Mons Merch, right in the center of Corry. Good luck, Corry Beavers.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Girard with Sammy Fisher and Scott Lockwood here in the JV game. A tight one here, guys. It's 3-3.
And off and on Sprinkles as this one's flied up and out of play.
Hodak getting a good chunk of that, but the second baseman for the Jackets not able to corral it.
So busy schedule this week, guys. Tomorrow we got that two-bagger as the weather holds up. It'll be the Warren Dragons at home at Columbus Field and the Lady Beavers softball team on the road at Northwestern as that one swung on and missed. And then Wednesday we turn around and we have another baseball game as the Beavers will be hosting the Eisenhower Knights. Before Thursday, we cap it off with softball action and the Beavers taking on the Iroquois Braves here at home as this one shot up the middle. And a nice little flick of the wrist right there. And one away. So, yeah, we got a busy schedule, but I have a feeling it's all going to change. It's supposed to rain all week this week.
Yeah, it all depends on how much water the ballpark at Columbus absorbs tomorrow morning. If it gets saturated, it ain't going to matter if it stops raining or not. The field's going to have to drain. Baker steps in here, takes a called strike. It's fourth inning, guys, and we're starting through the lineup for the third time. Baker 1 for 2 on the day. Singled her last time up, and she singles this time with a J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hit here. Get yourself aboard. And that'll bring Dine to the dish.
Here, I'll run camera. You can go have some color in your book next to Sam.
Yeah, Dewey, come over here.
I missed that pitch. Thank you.
You're welcome. It was in there for a strike, by the way.
All right. Frawley's going to fire it in there. That's lifted into center field. Another J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hit. Strong throw in from the outfield. Beavers have runners on first and second now.
So now the bats are rolling again, Dewey, and I mean, it's a tie game.
And here comes Lucy Hasbrook up the bat. 0 for 1 on the day. Reached on an error back in the first. Came around and scored the second run for the Beavers, and she lines that down the third base. I'll throw to third and get that lead runner on the fielder's choice. And they'll be 2 away here.
And a very important out here for the Girard Yellow Jackets as they try to contain the Beavers and got that leadoff runner, as you said.
Kemp takes upstairs, ball 1. Kemp very patient in the box last inning. Walked her last at-bat there. Came around and scored the third run for the Beavers. Ooh. Just catching the outside corner to even up at 1-1. Frawley doing a nice job inside the circle here for the JV squad here. That's outside. Runners advancing on that play, and the catcher doesn't come up with it cleanly. And there's not going to be any throw, and now we're going to have 2 in scoring position. Second and third with 2 out. We'll use a little 2-out magic here, Sam.
Yeah, and this feels like this could be a pretty big turning point here in this game, as it's been very defensive, but 2 runners in scoring position.
And Kemp takes upstairs to make it a 3-1 count. And that's outside. It'll be another Crossroads Fellowship walk for Kemp.
Or at least that's what we think. There it is. There it is.
So that's going to load him up as Lily Kent comes up to the dish. She's hit the ball hard both times she's been up, but Jack has been able to corral her both times, one in center field and one at the pitcher. The Beavers could really use a base hit here. Or a bases clearing double would be nice. Frawley fires it in there. Kemp fouls it off first base side. She's been very aggressive from the plate here today.
Yeah, swung at that one. It was a little bit up high, and a base hit would do.
There it is. Another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit into center field. Throw comes in from the outfield right into home plate and gets by the catcher. And Lucy's going to try and score. Head first slide, and she's in there safely. And all the runners advance. So a nice piece of hitting there by Kent. As she'll get the RBI single. And she'll get an extra RBI on the throw home, and it goes away from the catcher. And now they'll do it again here. Runners in scoring positions, second and third. 2 outs as Vanderschaft will step to the dish.
Yeah, and Dewey, I just had a pretty good feeling that, you know, it was a turning point here, right? Now the Beavers with the 2-out magic, they're coming alive.
That's in the dirt. Another runner coming home. And safely in there. And the Beavers have stacked them up here, or been piling them on. And that's 3 straight runs here, all with the 2 outs. And Kent over to third. As the Beavers open up their biggest lead of the game here, 6-3. And Vanderschaft takes upstairs for ball 2, 2-0.
You know, Dewey, I just have to put this on record that a lot of people know Scott as a play-by-play guy, right? And he's very good at what he does.
Oh, line
good
out
catch.
to third. And that will do it for the Beavers here in the 4th. They come back swinging as we'll head to the top of the 5th. Beavers lead at 6-3.
The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville lives through the stories we tell, the experiences we provide, and the lives we empower. We serve high school and adult learners in Crawford, Venango, Warren, Mercer, Forest, and Erie counties. Visit etc.pitt.edu to learn about our workforce options that can be completed in 2 years or less, including 6-week certificate programs. Again, that's etc.pitt.edu to learn more about how we can help you go far, go fast, go succeed.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. J.H. Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Scott Lockwood and Sammy Fisher, and also Marshall.
Yeah, on the Elwood National Forge field cam.
Marshall Morris down there out in the elements. It's Kemp back to work here inside the circle, missing upstairs to Kilpatrick. As the Jackets just working through the lineup for the second time here. Kilpatrick 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Back into end of second. But she swings through that, Paul, to even a count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
But Dewey, please allow me to finish my soliloquy I was going on at the end of that last inning. My soliloquy. I was saying that Scott, he's a great play-by-play guy, but oh my goodness, he's also a great cameraman. Amazing cameraman.
You're pretty good at what you do.
Wait, what did you just say? A what?
My soliloquy. You never heard that?
No.
No?
Last I heard, you were putting some glaze on it or something. I don't know what you're talking about over there.
Emerson up to the dish here for the Jackets. She was trying to get that bunt down to advance the runner there, but a little late with getting that bat to the ball. And she tried to put the Bracken Funeral Home bunt down. And she, I'd say that's a swinging bunt, as she was bringing that bat down as the ball's coming to the plate, so that'll even count 1 ball, 1 strike. She had a lengthy at-bat her first time up, back in the top of the third, before she was rung up on a Rosbecker strikeout look, and this has popped up, and making a catch at first is Vanderschaff.
Great hustle there on that grab, and you know, typically the goal for them bunts is to put them down, but whenever they pop up like that, you know, you're able to get that hustle and grab it. That's huge.
That'll bring Huber to the plate. DH in today. She struck out her first time up, back in the third, and she swings through that first pitch for strike 1. Foul ball down the first base side, and she's in the hole 0-2 now. After that, UTEC's body shop foul ball.
Dewey, I hope that your stats are still correct, because I completely forgot that in the game of softball there's hits and errors, and I think I didn't update the scoreboard.
Uh-oh. And there's another Rosbecker strikeout for Kemp. Got her looking for the second time today. And there's 2 away. As long as you keep the balls in the strikes, we should be good.
Yeah, I mean, that part, you know, for the most part, I've been okay. I've been all right, but not perfect.
Just so you know, I think Scott's pretty good at running the switch, too.
Oh, yeah.
Puts the bunt down, nobody at first. As the second baseman went to second instead of coming over to cover first, and that's going to be an infield hit for Schleicher. And the Jackets have 2 aboard now.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of miscommunication there for the Beavers, and I mean, still it was good that, you know, there wasn't a throw to first, as there was nobody there on the bag. So, you know, still two outs here, and
back to the top of the order for the Jackets, as it'll bring Bax to the dish. As she swings through that first pitch, puts it foul for strike 1. Kemp doing a nice job inside the circle today. She's motored through the lineup almost a second time here, as Bax fouls that one off as well for an 0-2 count, as the Jackets start through the lineup for the third time. It's got some English on that ball, goes foul. And they'll reset and do it again with an 0-2 count.
I like that you use that word, Dewey.
English?
Yeah, I mean, typically I think that I say that in basketball, but it definitely did apply there on that hit for sure.
Landed fair just a little bit, but a lot of spin on that ball. It went foul. And again, back's able to foul that off, and we'll do it again with an 0-2 count.
Yeah, runners on first and second, and they have not been able to advance, so that's good for Kemp there in the circle.
Hit right to third base and try to get that lead runner, but the throw's going to be out of line, and everybody's going to be safe there. And they got bases loaded now, and that'll bring Snow to the dish. 1 for 2 on the day. Hit back to the pitcher her last time up in the 4th. As Kemp misses downstairs with ball 1. Paints the outside corner to even it at 1-1.
Yeah, Dewey, another important at-bat here as the bases are loaded and a walk would send a runner home.
Popped up down the first base side. That's going to get out of play. And that's going to put Snow in a hole now, 1-2. Getting just a piece of it. We'll do it again with a 1-2 count. Another UTEX Body Shop foul ball. Seen a bunch of them in these at-bats for the Jackets.
Scott's already calling me out here.
And again, Snow gets just a piece of it to keep it at 1-2, as that's fouled straight back into the backstop. Belted right to third. They'll come home with it. It's a 5-2 put out, and that will end the inning.
Your score. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Scott Lockwood and Sammy Fisher and Marshall Morris down here on the field cam. As we get into the bottom of the 5th inning, Beavers led a 6-3 lead here, guys. As popped up in the infield, backs will get underneath it, make the catch. As Stover will pop up to the shortstop, and that'll be one away here, bottom of the 5th. Gantz will come to the plate now. As she swings through that first pitch, coming up empty. Gantz flew out to left field her last time up to end the third. Also struck out in the second, so she's 0 for 2. And she's in the hole here, 0-2 now. She's fouled off that second pitch. Softly hit back to the pitcher. Frawley, she'll underhand it to first base, and she was off the bag again, but got back in time to get the put out. It's a 1-3 put out, and there's quickly 2 outs here. That'll bring Hodak up to the dish. She's 0 for 2 on the day, guys. Hit into a 4-3 put out her last time up. And she takes inside low for ball 1.
And the Beavers looking for a little bit of 2-out magic here. Score is still 6-3.
Oh, it's Lily Brook batting here. I was going off of my routine lineup.
Big cut at that one, come up empty.
Evans got 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets a hold of that one, puts it into right field, and it's a put out.
Snow coned it.
Nice catch there by the right fielder, and that will do it as the Beavers go quickly here in the 5th. We'll head to the 6th. The Beavers still with that 6-3 lead. Be back right after this.
Karate Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Karate Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Karate Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. A little dribbler hit down to first base, unassisted put out there by Vanderschaft, and there's 1 away.
A very quick out indeed. But these past couple innings, they're starting to go by quick here as the field is doing really well and getting the outs.
I believe that's Bennett up to the dish.
Number 18.
Mm-hmm. She's in the hole 0-1. Make it 0-2 now. Can't say enough about Kemp. Man, she's just been very businesslike inside the circle here today for the Beavs.
Yeah, definitely keeping up that rhythm. And
it's another Rossbecker strikeout. And I believe that'll put her in the double digits for strikeouts.
Yeah, she is all business. She is today, and she was in the last game, too, in the last JV match. Yeah, she's been very businesslike, just staying in a rhythm, and look out.
That'll bring Shushek to the plate. 1 for 2. Looking to bunt, gets it down. And it's picked up in foul territory by Kent, so it'll be an 0-1 count on Shushek.
Yeah, pretty fortunate there for the Beavers.
Let me go back and finish my last train of thought there with Kemp in the circle. She has 11 strikeouts on the day.
11 strikeouts?
11 strikeouts, so double digits for sure.
Yeah, double digits for sure, and we're in the 6th inning.
She forgot to let go of that one. As that goes straight to the backstop, about eye level high. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. But we'll allow her a miss every once in a while. once every 6 innings.
Yeah, please just prove to me that you're human. You know what I mean?
She comes right back with a nice strikeout on the inside corner, swung through on a miss by Shushek, and it's a 1-2 count now. Just inside. Even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jackets starting to run out of outs here, guys. 1 out left here, and then the 7th inning as well, so got to find a way to get some runners aboard. And it's another Rosbecker strikeout as a throw down to first to complete the strikeout, and that'll be number 12 on the day for Kemp. As the score stays 6-3 in favor of the hometown team. We'll be back after a few words from some of our sponsors.
Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Offering the latest in dental technology, Healthy Smiles values their patient relationships and make it their top priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Voted the best dental office in Corry, Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. Call to make your appointment today, 814-664-4011, or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream with Marshall Morris and Sammy Fisher and Scott Lockwood. I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in and enjoying the JV action here today.
Yeah, good old Marshall down there on the field cam, and I don't know whatever happened to that Deej Experience polo that he normally rocks, but
You might be wearing it.
yeah, no, he might.
Yours
He
is
might.
at.
Well,
You want to call people out.
No, I got the Deej hoodie on.
Oh,
right?
okay. Pitch here is cranked right up the middle.
Nice play there by Bax to get on it in time. It's a 6-3 put out, and there's one away for the Beavers.
Yeah, made a nice throw there.
Baker has led things off here for the Beavs as they start through the lineup for the 4th time. That'll bring Dine to the dish. 3 for 3 on the day with 2 runs scored. And that's a UTEX body shot foul down the third base side for an 0-1 count. And with 4 at-bats, she has seen a total of 6 pitches so far.
Wow. I mean, she really is playing lights out when you consider also that Frawley is, she's had a pretty good day in the circle. I mean, she's, pitching pretty consistent.
Dine not shy about pulling the trigger, I tell you that much. Swing at the first pitch back on the first, base hit. Swing at the first pitch in the second, base hit. Swinging at the second pitch in the fourth, base hit. And she's looking at pitch number 3 here in this at-bat. And if she connects, it's probably going to be another base hit.
Yeah, and it would sound like a broken record.
And she fouls that out of play.
Well, she connected, and it was a foul ball.
Yeah.
A UTEG's body shop foul ball, for sure. I had to remember that one. Get that on the screen for y'all.
Frawley's going to fire it home. And again, Dine puts it out of play with another UTEX body shop foul ball. So the count stays at 0-2. I'm enjoying this warmer weather that we've had here today, guys. And it's a Rossbecker strikeout as Dine went upstairs fishing, came up empty, and there's 2 outs.
You know what my wife is trying to get me to do?
I don't really know if I want to know or not.
So we've made
But he's going to tell us.
So we've had a ritual of watching Survivor. So we've officially caught up from season 1 all the way to 47.
Uh-huh.
That's where we're at. And every time Jeff comes on and says, apply to be on Survivor.
She wants you to
My
apply?
wife is like, you should apply and go on Survivor.
You're way too busy doing broadcasting. You can't do that.
Oh, that one behind Hasbrook there. But I just got to thinking, I'm like, could you imagine this body on Survivor, like, being able to last more than a couple days? Like, I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, I'm not the most athletic kid on the planet. And I say kid very lightly at 47 years old.
Hey, I was going to say, you're starting to get up there in the numbers there.
Hey.
Hasbrook in here with a 2-1 count.
Dewey with no filter.
Good eye there. She takes down low, makes it 3-1. Lucy with 2 runs scored today. Reached on a fielder's choice her last time up before she came around and scored. And she has earned herself a Crossroads Fellowship walk. So a little 2-out magic starting here for the Beavs. That'll bring Kemp to the dish. She's walked the last 2 times she's been up, reached on an error back in the first. So she's still looking for an official at-bat. It's in the roll to the backstop as Hasbrook quickly down to second. Runner in scoring position for Kemp now. I'm sure she wouldn't mind having another insurance run. And that's in the dirt. Again, Hasbrook off to the races, safely over to third.
Oh, tripped on the bag. Giggles about it and steps back on third base, but
Grace might be her middle name.
Grace might be her middle name? What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what her middle name is.
Well, I do know her dad down there at third base, Chip, having a good laugh at it.
Yeah, he's having a good laugh with her over there at third base as Kemp has worked the count 3-0. It's a 4-pitch walk here for Kemp as she gets down safely with a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And
oh, they got her.
well, that's going to be the 3rd out. Did the run score before she got put out? Because that wasn't a force play. The run would count as we await for the call.
I can't see anything, bud.
Hey, we'll just head to commercial break. We'll let you know what we figure out when we come back. We're into the top of the 7th. Beavers potentially have a 6-3, maybe a 7-3 lead as we head to commercial break. Here, be back in just a bit.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're in the top of the 7th inning here. We got the Marshall Morris down there on the field camera. We got Sammy Fisher here on the switch. And we got Scott Lockwood showing his skills on the main camera. And Kemp back in the circle one more time here, Sam. As Lebinsky leads things off here. She's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, and this strike zone right now just feels very big for Macy Kemp. She's not really missing it, and whoa.
Hung on to that one again a little bit too long.
As soon as I say something.
You got to be careful with the broadcaster's curse now, young Fisher.
That's Marshall Morris on the Elwood National Forge field camera.
That's a lot of
I wanted to get that in there. I was missing it earlier, so I wanted to get that in there. And Kemp comes back again, a little upstairs, and Kent a little slow getting to that one. Goes to the backstop, pushes the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nothing hurt with nobody aboard. Jackets down to the last 3 outs here, needing 3 runs to tie. And again, that's upstairs for ball 3, and we're going to have a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming.
I'm so sorry, Macy. I'm so sorry.
We've run out of room to put balls and strikes on our sheet here.
A Mons Merch payoff pitch.
And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got her looking. 1 out here. Beavers need 2 more Vern's Garage outs to solidify the W here. Kilpatrick will step in here. Hit by a pitcher last time up and was stranded at third, and she swings through that pitch for strike 1. Kemp fires it in there down low for ball 1. Evens it at 1-1.
Yeah, and so far she has had a great day in the circle, and she's 2 outs away from, like you said, solidifying this game.
Puts another strike in there as Kilpatrick comes up empty. 1-2 now. Just to put this in perspective, she's got 13 strikeouts. That's 2 more strikeouts. She'll have struck out 5 innings worth of work.
Wow. Yeah, she's been very, very active. And on the field camera here, it looks like you can see a little bit of some sprinkling action going on here.
It's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got her swinging, and the Jackets down to their last out.
The Yellow Jackets looking for some 2-out magic, and it would have to be some pretty big magic as they're down right now 3 runs.
Emerson will step up to the plate for the Jackets, and she's had a good eye all night, guys, as she worked a count full back in her first at-bat before she got rung up looking, and when popped up to first base her last time up back in the 5th. So she's 0 for 2 on the night, but she's had some lengthy at-bats. As Kemp misses downstairs with ball 2. 2-0. And that's upstairs, ball 3, 3-0. Emerson being very patient here in the box. And Kemp comes right back. No quitting her her game as she puts the strike in there for a 3-1 count.
Yeah, did exactly what she had to do there. She was on a 3-0 count.
And that's going to be upstairs, ball 4. A Crossroads Fellowship walk as the Jackets get 1 runner aboard here, but that's going to bring up Huber, the DH, and she's been rung up looking both times. She's seen a total of 6 pitches. And she swings through the first pitch for strike 1.
And I understand that there is 2 outs, but you kind of feel like you have to somewhat be aggressive. I mean, if you can get a little bit of a lead and get in a scoring position, then do it. An 0-2 count now after a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Kemp coming right at her here, putting him right in there. And it's another Rosbecker strikeout, and the Beavers are going to get the W here as Kemp's able to strike out the side for the third time today.
Yeah, unbelievable day for Kemp in the circle. I mean, you know, she did it in the JV matchup last time. She's done it again. And this Beaver team, so far, a great showing top to bottom, varsity and JV.
So we get right into our P2 Paving post-game report?
Yeah, let's do a P2 Paving post-game report brought to you by P2. Let P2 pay for you. Visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. So let's start it off with the Healthy Smiles offensive play of the game.
Well, I liked it back in the fourth inning. Kemp come up to the dish with 2 runners on and able to earn herself a walk, got a board, and then Kent came up, got a base hit, and that put the Beavers back in front as they take a 4-3 lead, 5-3 lead, ended up actually getting a 6-3 lead after that inning, but Kent comes up, get a base hit, and that will be our choice for the Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive play of the game.
Defense play of the game brought to you by the new Kitchen Village out on Route 6.
It wasn't a lot as Kemp mowed down 5 innings worth of batters inside the batter's box, so there's a few putouts to talk about. I particularly like the hit back to the pitcher in the 4th inning after Bax came in and got a board. It was a 1-3 putout, and Kemp able to do an all-around game here on defense, not just striking people out, but making some good defensive plays on the field and getting the putout at first base.
Let's go with a game-changing play of the game brought to you by the Education and Training Center at the University of Pitt-Titusville.
I'll go back to that 4th inning. That's really when the tide really turned for the Beavers as they started out with a 4-3 putout. That was a first out, but then Baker got up, got a base hit. Dine got a base hit. And then Hasbrook reached on a fielder's choice, and it comes right down to Kent getting that base hit in the 4th inning as the Beavers regain the lead and go on to victory here, 6-3.
And let's take it to the Crotty Chevrolet player of the game.
Oh, we've talked about it a lot, didn't we, Sam, about how well of a nice job Macy Kemp had in the circle. Ends up with 15 Rossbecker strikeouts on the day. Also sprinkle in there a couple of putouts, and, you didn't really need 9 players out on the field there. Macy took care of things inside the circle pretty much nonstop here today. At one point, she had 7 strikeouts in a row and ends up striking out the side 3 different times tonight. And she did well from the batter's box as well. So Kemp, our Crotty Chevrolet player of the game.
And let's go with the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award before we close it down for the night.
Oh, let's see here. I kind of like Snow. She had a base hit. She didn't score, but she had a base hit her first time up. And defensively, she was in the right position a number of times here tonight for the Yellow Jackets and making some good plays out there from the second base position. So I like Snow to get the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award.
All right, that'll wrap us up tonight live from the Luhanna Athletic Complex here in Corry, PA. Reminder, tomorrow night we got a twin pack coming at you. Beavers baseball hosting the Warren Dragons over at Columbus Field. And the Lady Beavers softball team back in action on the road at Northwestern to take on the very stout Wildcats. That should be a good one. Should the weather hold up, make sure to stay tuned to our Facebook pages. We'll let you know when, if, where, and how the weather cooperates or does not cooperate. Hopefully we can get those games in and roll through the rest of the week unscathed. But weather's not looking good this week, fellas.
Well, we'll take what she gives us, and as long as she gives us these warmer temperatures, I'll take a little bit of water. So
Right.
All right, well, for Dewey Hurd coming in, running scoreboard, and little Cameron during varsity, and Sam Fisher on the switch and scoreboard, and Marshall Morris down there on the Elwood National Forge field cam. My name is Scott Lockwood for Deej Experience LLC. Thank you for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, Beavers baseball and softball, right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.